What is going on, guys? This is the ww2 here. Welcome back. Well, actually, welcome to my review of Call of Duty World War II. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not on World War II, it's because I've deleted it, as today is August 11th, 2018, Saturday. So, we're gonna split this up into a few pieces. The campaign, the multiplayer, and then the zombies for last. So, the way it's gonna be split up is I'll talk about the good, the bad, then my overall review of that certain game mode. And at the end of all three, I'll talk about my review and my output for World War II. So to start off with the campaign, the good things that I like, or like the good things I found in it. For one, it was very beautiful. In my opinion, it was one of the best Call of Duty campaigns I'm pretty sure I've ever played to date. The characters, they were pretty cool. My favorite one being Zussman, the baldy boy at the end. The story was kinda good. I guess that's basically it for the good. Let's go on to the bad. In every single Call of Duty campaign, there's almost always been some memorable moment. In this Call of Duty, there's really like no memorable mission or anything. It all just seems like very flat out and plain, like as if they thought of the campaign like, I don't know, like half a year before the fucking game came out. Like, it's just really lackluster, nothing really in it. It's just overall like just bad. It's just the only good thing that it has with it is the visuals. The visuals are amazing. For the cutscenes, the cutscenes are beautiful. The only thing that campaign is really remembered for is for how realistic it looked. And so my overall review of the campaign would be, it's if you like campaigns or things that just look nice, I'd say it's pretty good for you. But if you're looking for something that's kind of like meaningful and like really gets you hardly driven into the story, just go play something like Modern Warfare 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Fuck, COD 2, COD 1. Don't play Black Ops 3. Don't play Black Ops 3's campaign. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now we get on to the multiplayer, which, remember, we're starting with the good. The good things I liked about it were the supply drops now, even though, like, let's face it, every single one of us hates supply drops. The supply drops now give you at least a good chance of getting like an epic or a heroic. Before, like, after the Winter Siege update, like when it very first went live, you could get an epic maybe like every 15 supply drops, and if you got a heroic, it was like you just won the lottery. Like, ugh. But another thing that I really liked about the campaigns was all the events, special updates. Like right now, Days of Summer is going on. Seems a little late, but you know. The maps, some of them had a really good flow. Trying to think of another good thing. Hold up. No, let's just go straight to the bad then. Bad things about multiplayer. Why did it take 8 months to get out Master Prestige rewards? Why did it take that long? Like, when you were developing it, where did you not look at your previous competitors? Every single Call of Duty before that had Master Prestige rewards. Like in Black Ops 3, you can customize your emblem. In fucking Infinite Warfare, you got some weird ass shit. I don't know, I didn't get there. In World War II, for hitting Master Prestige, you get a camo that looks like it would be one if you got 5 headshots. Like if you get 5 headshots with any weapon and look at the camo that you unlocked, it looks better than the level 56 Master Prestige reward. Like, it just looks god awful. Like, you see the desert back there? It basically looks like that plastered on a gun. Like, you're telling me I'm gonna grind for 6 to 7 days and get a camo that looks like ass? And the only good one is, or like the only, you have to be level 200 for them to be animated. That's the first animated camo that you get, and it's gray. It's fucking gray. Now think about this. It took them 8 months to create camos and outfits. Oh my fucking god. And the reason why I actually deleted it today, which would also be like the bad, is so the very first day, or like some Saturday while Black Ops 4 was going, they released the Iron Curtain 2 PPSH as a contract, which everybody was like, oh yay, Black Ops 2 is going on though. Yeah, ain't nobody got that shit unless you're like a fucking die-hard fan for that game. And I got to 9th Prestige, just note that down. Okay. They released it today as a contract. We waited 8 months for this weapon to come out. You'd think they would put like a fucking discount on that shit. Like, you'd think it'd be like 5,000, and since we had to wait fucking 8 months, it would be something like 500 credits. That shit was 7,000, meaning if you thought it was gonna be like any other weapon contract that you got out of there, you were wrong. You had to get 2,000 armory credits within the day it came out, because it's only a contract for today. And then guess what? It's in supply drops. Good luck getting that fucking shit. I had 5,000 depot credits. And since they started adding all this garbage, like, oh, you can get a Winter Siege, or no, Winter Siege, Days of Summer bribe supply drop, you can get another supply drop, you can get another supply drop. All the armory credit deals are gone. They don't exist anymore. There's one, and it's to play war. Nobody plays war anymore. Like, my god, what? How are you gonna fuck the community that bad to the point where you make them wait for the only, like, who uses the rounded iron sights for the PPSH? Nobody. Nobody, unless you're forced to, because it's your only heroic, which was my case, and I was like, yay! Guess what? I'll be able to have the original iron sights with this Mark II variant. No, I fucking wasn't, because the goddamn thing cost 7,000 armory credits. Because everybody and their fucking mother thought, oh, guess what? It's probably gonna be 5,000. No, guess what? If you grinded to get to 5,000, well, guess what? You're gonna have to grind a little more today. But, at about 12 tomorrow, that contract's gone. Yeah. You want it after that? There's this little thing called COD points. If you cough up like maybe $300, that'd be good. And you might get it. But my overall review of multiplayer, it's god awful. Like, there's nothing else to say, but if you grinded to master, like, level 1000 Master Prestige, I honestly feel bad for you. Because not only were the rewards lackluster, but it was probably a very, very, very depressing... The game overall just looks depressing as hell to look at. Like, the map, no map is colorful except for the sandbox map, which came 8 months after the game's released. Holy fuck. Now, zombies. Let me just say one thing right now. I am 5th prestige currently in World War II Zombies, and I am gonna stay that way, because I am, even for DLC 4, I am not re-downloading it. I'm not doing any of that garbage. Let me just say that. Okay, the only good map in my opinion out of... There's actually 2 good maps. There's the Final Reich and the Shadowed Throne. Those were the only 2 good maps so far. What I really liked about the zombies is there was a horror aspect for first 2 maps, and we all know what happened in DLC 1. Okay. So, another thing that I liked about World War II Zombies is the characters that you can unlock. Those were really nice. It actually gave a grindability purpose of the game. But it never told you in game how to get those. So, in my opinion, if you have to look up how to get a certain character, that's not good. You should be able to know how to get a certain character out of the game itself. Like, my god. Okay, now we move on to the bad. For the first, like, so it wasn't 8, I'd say like 7 months, you could have up to more than 10 clubby boys spawn on one round. And if you had more than 10, your game could possibly crash. And if you tried to go to high rounds and you crashed, that's not just like Black Ops 3 status, like, oh, I only wasted an hour getting to round 50. No, I was like, oh, I wasted 5 hours getting to level 40. Like, oh my god, if that happens to you, fucking, I would be so pissed. But another bad thing about the World War II Zombies is for every single map, there's the same soundtrack of horror. There was no different music, there was nothing. It was all the exact same music, which usually in a game that only consists and lasts for a year, you'd expect them to try to give it their all, to try and last for a little while longer after the game is dead. But no, you know what? We're gonna make every single soundtrack the same. Speaking of the same, every single map starts with the Final Reich, the Shadowed Throne, the Tortured Path, the Darkest Shore. Why the fuck does it always start with the? Like, when in the fucking Treyarch history was it like, oh, the Zetsubo no Shima, the Garad Krovi, the Shadows of Evil? Well, that's actually a thing, but everybody just calls it Shadows of Evil. Like, why is there always the need for the? It's like, you could have just called it Shadowed Throne, Darkest Shore, Final Reich. Everybody being like, it's pretty cool. Just annoying to be like, oh, if like the abbreviations is all like T, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, the Darkest Shore, the worst normal map in Call of Duty Zombies history. This map like lacks just any sort of color. The moishulas are just fucking overpowered as hell. If you shoot them and you get that red hit marker, they'll still attack you. And the map overall, it just looks god-awful. It looks like if you took a PS2 game and plastered it onto PlayStation 4, that would literally just be the Darkest Shore. That's literally all you get out of the map. And the reason Why'd they have to put the fog in? Is so that you can't see the shitty ass textures in the goddamn game. Okay. Now, time to talk about the camos. The camos for the first 8 months of Zombies, you were only able to see them on one map while you were outside, and that was the Final Reich, the best map out of the whole entire game. How are you gonna make it so that the thing that you see all game, you're not able to see the feature that you put on the gun for the first 8 months of the game? It's literally like saying, oh, what's that? You got an animated camo that you worked hard on? Well, it's only usable in one map, fuckhead. Good luck. Like, how? Why is that a thing? It should not be a thing that happened. Now time to talk about the worst DLC in Call of Duty history. Now, this is the Final Reich, or not the Final Reich, the Tortured Path. If anybody, the Sledgehammer fucking devs are seeing this, what the fuck were you thinking? Literally, everybody hated Burger Town for the simple fact that if you didn't complete this completely unbalanced round, challenge round to help a survivor, you lost power in certain areas. So you took that factor, put in a giant-ass jumble machine, popped out its fucking baby, and instead of, you know, just cutting off some of the power, you made it so that you can't even play the map. Ta fucking da. Woo fucking who. What in the You're gonna make us pay $15 for DLC, and if you're a casual player, and let's face it, not even hardcore players, like, hardcore players love casual maps. Why do you think things like Dreisendrache is the best? Fucking Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead's kind of, it's close quarters, but it's, I'll face it, it is made by Blundell. Treyarch themselves. Okay. How are you gonna make it so that if you paid $15, you haven't completed any of the Easter eggs? Yo, my fucking, this game is so bad. I just can't comprehend what in the fuck were they thinking. Now, I've been playing Call of Duty since fucking Modern Warfare 4. And fucking, I'm taking Mr. T. Lexify's quote. How in the fuck does Nocturne and Toten have more innovation than your DLC 3? Oh my god, bro. Like, they spent 3 years making this game. 3 years, bro. Every map looks depressing. There's no color. The only map that was good out of that DLC was the fucking Origins looking one. You wanna know why? Because it looked like Origins. It looked like Origins. And if you didn't complete the Easter egg, guess what? You didn't get the survival maps of them. And if you wanted to get the cutscene, you had to do it in a public match. Meaning if you didn't have 4 friends to hop into a public match, good luck trying to do it with randoms. Haha. What's that? You're a completionist and you love to play solo? Well, guess what, fuckhead? You can't get that Easter egg unless you go into public match. So yeah, have fun communicating with people that don't have mics, are level 3, and don't even know how to sprint. Good luck. Cameron Dayton himself, fucking, he tweeted, "You want an easy zombies game? Go play Fortnite." Look where we are to this way, Dayton. Everybody's playing Fortnite. Nobody's on your shitty ass game. The only people that are people that are fucking dumbasses. If you enjoyed Call of Duty World War II Zombies, for the love of God, can you even consider? You loved Transit, didn't you? You loved Transit. If you, I got it. If you loved Transit, you will love Call of Duty World War II. It's the complete same. Nobody likes it. The map looks like ass. It's absolute AIDS. There are completely unbalanced features to it. Oh my god. Okay. Now, my overall review of Call of Duty World War II. If you are a try-hard fan of Call of Duty World War II, this game's for you. If you have played zombies all your life and multiplayer all your life, and you're above a casual, this game is not for you. Because the only people that play that game anymore are tryhards or noobs. And then the second that noobs realize that everybody's tryhards, guess what? They leave to go play Fortnite. So my overall review for Call of Duty World War II is the game is god-awful. I will not be playing DLC 4 at any moment in my life. I will watch it. I will watch people get angry over it. People like Noah, JC, and Lex. They're probably... No, not Lex, because he himself even said he's not making another video on World War II. He informed you to not buy Call of Duty World War II because it is so lackluster, unbalanced, and just a god-awful game to look at in general. So if you're seeing this, somehow my channel's really small. Just, Call of Duty right now is in the darkest place it has ever been, besides the Black Ops 4 beta. The Black Ops 4 beta looks better than the entirety of Call of Duty World War II. If you're seeing this, don't play World War II. It'll just make you so angry, so pissed. Go play Fortnite. It's free. Not even sponsored by Epic. It's fucking... This game is free. Although you can't get this fucking emote in the back bling and stuff, or the dances. You get... It's free. It's fun. You can look like a ginger. Actually, if you look at the battle pass right here, everything that you see on the silver line, meaning above, you can get stuff like this. You can get this. You can get an emote. You can get another emote. You can get a banner. You can get a back bling. You can get 100 V-Bucks, which you buy something like go go go. Ah yeah yeet. Okay. But like, this game has released more. You can get like all this stuff that you get another back bling plus 100 V-Bucks. You get a pickaxe. You get this glider that looks doo-doo right now, but it leaves this trail. As you can see, it's right at the back, so it leaves a red trail. You get 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3 quick maps. Like, come on. You get this sick-ass gliding thing if you get to this point. And then I'm pretty sure this is the last thing that you get out of the free battle pass, yeah. But if you do buy the battle pass, you can get up to this. And then the more you play, the cooler your character becomes. Like, for one, look at this boy. Like, I mean, like, this game is just so good. And, like, your characters unlock. They get better. So, like, if we go to Drift, he looks doo-doo here. But then you play more, the more XP you get. The cooler he gets, the more you play, the more rewards you get. And my dude is glitched. The fuck. Either way, the dude I have right now for Drift is the stage 4. Yeah, this guy is glitched. Okay. Less glitches than fucking World War II though. Just, if you're seeing this, just do not buy World War II. What the fuck? Just do not buy World War II. That's all I'm saying. The game is god awful. Well, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.